What's up, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to another episode of Pour Michigan Reviews. We're dealing with another Michigan beer, and it's not going to be a hazy. It's not going to be a sour, guys. It's going to be a Pilsner from Arvon, one of my favorite breweries in Michigan and in the entire country, guys. Yes, Stars and Stripes American Pilsner. This should have been the beer that I reviewed on the 4th of July, but I really didn't have time, guys, with work. I was super busy. I didn't even have time to do any of this, and I think this actually came in a day or two after the 4th of July. So we have a relatively fresh Pilsner from Arvon, and I'm excited to try this one, guys, because every time they kind of branch out of the hazy game, outside of the sour game, I try their beer. They've been doing West Coast beers. They've been doing Pilsners. They've been doing lagers. Super stoked to try this one. So clocking in at 4.5%. Go America. Look at that can. That's sick. And otherwise, we have a Pilsner with Citra, Zuper, Saazer hops. Yeah, never heard of that one, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Zuper Saazer? Never heard of it. So doing this on the fly. There's Citra in this Pilsner. Why do I feel like I'm gonna freaking love this Pilsner, man? I don't know. Maybe bias going in, but let's be honest, guys. Arvon knows what they're doing, and they're just getting better and better. So I'm scared I'm gonna love this beer. Let's dive into this one. I hope you guys are doing well. It's a beautiful day in northern Michigan. We're gonna dive into our Michigan glassware, get this Pilsner on. Let's go for it. Yeah, man, this, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a Pilsner with Citra hops in it. I'm sorry. I don't know. Yeah, it's just, for some reason, there's so much Citra in all these IPAs, but I love Citra, but downplayed, and I think that's the angle that Arvon went with this one, guys. A Pilsner with Citra, and then you have the Zuper Saazer. I don't know. I gotta look this up when I'm done. Yes, we have a pretty clear beer with like a limey haze to it. It's got this neon greenish yellow tint to it, but it's really still gonna be yellow slash off yellow to white clear, a little bit of haze to her, but it's, I can see through it. There's definitely a little bit of chill haze. Pretty bright white fluffy head on top for being a Pilsner. About a finger's worth, but it's dissipating relatively quickly. And again, some solid bubbling streaming to the top. Not sure if you guys can see that, but it looks pretty awesome. It's a straw off white yellow, and I'm gonna dive into an aroma, guys. Let's see. Oh yeah, crackery malt. It's got that citrus, man. It's got that nice Citra tropical fruit pop to it. Wow, it's very aromatic for a Pilsner. That's not something you typically see in a Pilsner. Yeah, it's got like pale ale, like IPA vibes to it. It's got this nice little hop dust hanging off the top, little green forwardness. But still light, crackery. I don't know, it just smells like a watered down IPA to me, but sometimes, guys, I don't know, I'm diving in. I'm very excited. I've never tried a Pilsner with ingredients like this. We're diving in. It's the Stars and Stripes. That's America right there, guys. Cheers. Wow. A little bit of like dry, grassy bitterness on the back end, something you definitely wouldn't see in a Pilsner, specifically on that back end. That there is a lot more bitterness than you would be accustomed to. It's super bone dry too, which is fine. Pilsner, drinkable, I dig it. But certainly a different hop characteristic than we're used to seeing on a Pilsner. Bone dry. Actually, the Citra's not as pungent as I thought, but that's good, guys. They're staying very to the style, at least. It's not something that they put a massive twist on, but you're certainly getting like a dusting of tropical fruit notes. There's a little bit of like that mango, grapefruit, a little bit of like mango and peach, kind of apricot, kind of watered down quality, if you will. And I hate to say that because it's a Pilsner, so that's kind of expected, but with these hops, you wouldn't think that this would be a Pilsner at the end of the day. You'd think there's something else going on. You'd think there's something in the water, so to speak. But this still staying bone dry with a nice little hop kiss, nice solid dose of dry bitterness on the back, and a little bit of that green, hoppy forwardness that comes off the back end, guys. I dig it, man. This is very refreshing for one. And two, you could put this down in seconds and I really could delete this beer, guys. This would be not a problem. Definitely a nice kiss of tropical fruit notes. There, pineapple, very dried pineapple, dried mangoes, dried apricots, a kiss of peach. Hoppy forwardness for being a Pilsner, a little bit of that grassy earth, green, very fresh kind of beer vibe. I dig this, man. This is super tasty. I would never think it's a Pilsner, but it has that nice, dry, refreshing quality that Pilsners do bring with a nice, light, crackery malt, but at the same time, reminiscent of like some sort of watered down IPA or pale ale, guys. Just bringing a nice burst of hop forwardness. It's a Pilsner with a twist, and I'm a big fan of it. I am. Call me a fanboy, call me what you want, but this is all about America right now, guys, and this is very, very tasty. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe lime-lemon mixture going on the front end to middle. And again, bitterness kind of lingering, much more than you'd get in a normal Pilsner. I dig it, man. I dig it. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. So rating 3.89 out of 5. I could go over 4 and be a crazy fanboy, but I'm trying to be grounded, trying to be normal here, guys. I would drink more Pilsners from Arvon if they kept kind of infusing it with different hops. I just think it's a really cool angle to do for a Pilsner instead of your normal standard, quote-unquote, boring Pilsner. You're getting something with a little extra kick, a little bit of extra hop quality, and that's what I like. I like hoppy beers, but I also like drinkable beers. Boom, 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 all day long. Ding, 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 guys. This is it. Yeah, 3.89 out of 5. It's been the Stars and Stripes American Pilsner with a twist from Arvon, guys. Thanks for being here. I talked a lot. It's another review. Over and out. Cheers.